Hey, what's up everybody? This is Chicken Possible with Rewards Hunter, back with another Achievement of the Week guide. So today we're going to be working on a quick and easy achievement in the game Mafia Definitive Edition. This one should take us about 5 minutes or so to finish up. We're just going to go through the first chapter of the game here. And as always, this Achievement of the Week will count towards your daily quests for playing Game Pass and for earning an achievement in a Game Pass game. And as always, if you're working on any of the weekly or monthly quests, if those are still in progress for you, then this will take you one step closer to finishing those up. And if you do download it and play it on your console, then you could potentially grab these 10 points as well and be working on your weekly console bonus for this week. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be playing the downloaded version here on my Series S console. You could play this in the cloud if you like. If you're, on the go and you prefer to do it that way, please feel free. And we are going to go ahead and get started, and we're just going to press A few different times to get through these initial setting screens. And it's going to ask you to agree to the terms here, so you'll have to select I agree to all right there. And then it'll ask you to create a 2K account. You can just press B to cancel that if you don't want to create one of those accounts. And then we will get to the main menu here. So let's select Story from the main menu, and then we're going to be sure to put it on the easy difficulty. That'll make this a lot easier because we are going to battle some cars as we're driving through the city here. Go ahead and set up these settings the way that you want them, and then select Start Story from the menu there. Now there will be some cutscenes and different menus and things that you can skip during this as you're starting up. If you want to, you can press the menu button and then press A to skip some of these cutscenes. And when you see this guy just kind of standing here, this is one of the loading screens at the beginning of the game. It's a little strange, but apparently this is a loading screen, so we're just waiting for the next cutscene to go ahead and load up. And then once that does, then we can again just press menu and then press A to skip that. And then we've got one final one to skip right there, and then you should be in control of the car now. So like it says on screen, you can use the left stick to steer, right trigger to accelerate. And we're going to start out with some action for sure. So you can see on the mini-map, there's a red car behind us that is chasing us. So we need to keep moving forward and follow the very obvious path. Look for this little white diamond up here and make sure you head straight for that diamond so that you crash through that little barrier that's there and you lose the car that's chasing after you. So we're going to have a lot of cars that we need to lose as we go through this. Watch your mini-map at the bottom right corner of the screen. That'll show you a little red path that you need to be following. You'll also see some little white street signs that appear as you're driving along through this section, so follow those white street signs as well, and that'll show you the correct direction to be going. But if you're in doubt, just take a look at that mini-map at the lower right, and that'll show you where you need to go. So now we're heading towards the little golden diamond that's over here. And this is going to take us up onto the bridge that takes us over to Central Island. So as we get up onto the bridge here, there are going to be 3 cars that park in front of us and try to block our path. So we're going to need to continue to hold down right trigger to accelerate. And then it's going to show you on screen that you need to press A to boost and bash your way through these cars. So you can sort of slam through them. So just press A to do that ramming, and then you'll knock one of the cars out of the way, and you can continue on. So those 3 cars that we ran past are going to be chasing us now. So we need to go through 3 of those little white diamond barriers in order to get rid of those tailing cars. So there's one just over to the right as you finish up the bridge there. That's the best one to get rid of the first car. And now you'll see on your mini-map that there are a bunch of different white barriers that you could head towards. So I just kind of took a left and then a right and started heading towards the barrier that looked like it was convenient for me to get to. So feel free to take a different path and get to whichever white barrier that you want to go to. And this is the second time I went through this, so I'm making this look pretty easy, but I definitely slammed into a lot of things the first time I was driving around, slammed into some of the incorrect parts of the barriers and other cars. But just keep looking on your mini-map and watch for those little white diamonds to head towards. So I've crashed through 2 of them already, and I've lost 2 of the trailing cars that are chasing after me. So I'm going to take a hard left coming up here in a second when I can, and see if I can get to this 3rd one that's back here close to the riverside. So Just taking a hard left here to try to get to this next one. And again, always aim right dead ahead for that white diamond if you can, because that's where the barrier that you need to break through is. So anyway, once you've gone through all three of those, three different barriers that were on the map there, you should have shaken the main three cars that were chasing after you. So in just a second, we're going to have a red path that appears and some more white street signs that show us the way to get to Little Italy. And that's where we're going to. That's kind of our final destination for this, and that is going to give us our achievement. We need to jump over the bridge here, but you don't really have to do anything special. You're basically just going to drive towards this golden diamond. The car will automatically jump over the gap in the bridge there, and you'll be able to continue heading towards Little Italy. All right, so I'm just going to take a little bit of a right here, and then a little bit of a left, and then a sharp right, and then we should be on our way to the Little Italy destination. And as soon as we get there, that is pretty much going to be the end of this section of the game. This is just kind of the first tutorial section where we're learning how to drive and just kind of getting a feel for what the Mafia game is like. So just following along the red path here and getting close to the diamond, and that'll wrap it up for us. So you can skip this cutscene as well by pressing menu and then A, and as soon as this screen comes up, then you should get your achievement for that first chapter right there, and the achievement is a chase through the night. So that is the first chapter of Mafia. Hope you enjoyed that, and that is our easy achievement of the week for this week. So I will be back in 2 weeks with another Achievement of the Week guide. We'll take a look at another cool game that's available here on Xbox Game Pass. I'll be back next week with 3 more easy achievements in Escape Academy. If you haven't checked out that series, please click on the link here to get started on that and start grabbing all of those achievements that we've been grabbing over the last few weeks. And as always, if you're looking for even more easy achievement guides than the ones that I publish publicly here on the YouTube channel, I do publish extra guides for channel members who help to support the Rewards Hunter channel. There are 3 different tiers of that. So for the first tier, you will get 1 extra achievement guide every week. For the second tier, you get 2 extra achievement guides every week. And for the third tier, I post extra video guides for those channel members. And the guides that we're working on right now are for Goat Simulator. I should have another tier 3 Goat Simulator 3 video coming out within the next week or so. If you're interested in finding out more about that program, go ahead and please click on the join button here in the video and you'll find out more about how that program works. So I will look forward to seeing you all in those future guides. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you found that video helpful, please be sure to click the subscribe button here on YouTube and hit the bell for notifications. You can also find some helpful links in the description if you want to stay connected. Stay tuned for more Microsoft Rewards and achievement guides, and I'll see you in the next one.